What's going on? In today's live, I am going to show you exactly how to build an arbitrage trading algorithm here on Hyperliquid. You can see Hyperliquid, this is two arbitrages I'm introducing you to today. First off, we're building a actual trading bot that does arbitrage and should print money. I mean, for me at least, because I'm going to build everything. You're going to be able to see everything. I can't make any guarantees. But the second arbitrage, so first arbitrage is just arbitrage, right? We're going to use statistical arbitrage today. I'll talk about that a little bit more here at the start, here in a minute. We're going to use OpenAI's Quant AI, as you can see here. It's a custom GPT, and we're going to use that. And we're going to arbitrage by using statistical arbitrage, which means we're going long one symbol and short another symbol. Okay, that's the first arbitrage, but there are multiple arbitrages here in this video. This is crazy. I give this all away. I can't believe I do that. So the second arbitrage is I just put a link in the chat and also in the description. Now, Hyperliquid, you can see this points up here in the top right. Points. What do points mean? Well, the writing is on the wall, in my opinion. Hyperliquid is a new platform with no token, and it's one of the fastest growing exchanges out there. It's decentralized, so our money is much safer than like an FTX, something that's centralized. So that's why I personally use it. You can use whatever you want to use, but these are the reasons I'm using this. Number one, I can build a arbitrage algorithm for it. Number two, they have a huge airdrop that's probably coming up. So if you use that link, you qualify for the airdrop and you qualify for a bunch of discounts on fees. So that's two arbitrages I'm showing you today. And then number three, it's so much safer than using a centralized exchange because I can pull my money out in 5 seconds opposed to a centralized exchange. They have to go through an approval process and all that BS. So don't get liquidated by using a centralized exchange. I'm going to show you how to build this arbitrage bot here using OpenAI's Quant AI custom GPT. I don't know when you're going to be able to get access to it, but anyways, when they release the GPT store, I don't think they've done that yet. When they do, you'll be able to get access to Quant AI, which is a custom GPT that is for quants. So what is statistical arbitrage? Give me 3 examples. Statistical arbitrage is a financial strategy that uses statistical and computational methods to exploit pricing inefficiencies between related assets. It's often used in algorithmic and high frequency trading. The core idea is to identify patterns predicted by statistical models and execute trades that are expected to revert to a historical or predicted mean. This strategy assumes that prices will eventually return to their historical or predicted mean, providing opportunities for profit. So the way I look at it is, if two symbols go together all the time, they always move together. For example, like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Then when they stop moving together, we trade one long, one short, assuming they're going to go back together. Now that's a very simple example, but here's some better examples. So pairs trading, this is what we're doing actually. This is one of the most well-known forms of statistical arbitrage. It involves finding two historical correlated securities. When the spread between their prices deviates from the historical norm, a trader would short the outperforming security and go long the underperforming one, expecting that the spread between their prices will eventually revert to its mean. This method is often used in stocks in the same industry. So this is what we're doing. We're longing one, shorting the other, and we're building this out today on Hyperliquid. We've got some starter code. We were working with DYDX before, and I've shown you videos about that, but this is, now we need to code it out for Hyperliquid, and we've built a bunch of stuff already. So you can see here, like the connection to Hyperliquid. I just want to make sure you get all the code. So if you want to screenshot this, that's how you connect to Hyperliquid. We have to have our constants page, so it has a bunch of stuff here. If you want to screenshot that. And then our private functions, this is what we've built thus far. And we're going to just keep building. Now, I get it. I'm on level 50 here. And if you're brand new to automating your trading or algorithmic trading, this is going to be a little confusing, to be honest. If you need me to hold your hand from the start, or you're just getting started, like I started somewhere too, like I didn't know how to code prior. I was super scared of coding because I thought it was just for like the super elite. But anyways, I have a boot camp that will show you exactly how to automate any trading strategy that you have. And throughout this bootcamp, I just hold your hand in short, concise videos. Today's videos might be a long one. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of energy. Got a nice little workout in. Here in the bootcamp, I give you 7 algos, actually probably even 9. I give you a 30-day, actually even a 90-day money-back guarantee. I don't want anybody's money that doesn't have success with it. You can see all of the people that have absolutely crushed it in this bootcamp down here below. You can feel free to jump into Discord and ask around. But that's not the point of this video. I want to go ahead and first start building out this statistical arbitrage bot. So while I do that, I actually have this AI, and I want to make sure you understand the process to automating your trading. So I have this right here written for you. A little preparation. Today we are building a statistical arbitrage on Hyperliquid using my system, which is the RBI system. Just in case you don't know how to automate your trading, this is how you automate your trading. Step 1, you research trading strategies. So how do I find trading strategies? Well, I could say good trading strategies and put it into YouTube. I can put it into Google Scholar. Google Scholar is going to have some really good papers written by really smart people. But now I can go ahead and say, hey, good trading strategies, and watch all of these strategies. So that's step 1, find a good strategy. You might already have a strategy. You might already be a trader, and that's awesome. If you're a trader already, then you probably have a strategy that you can automate. Remove those emotions and it's going to be much, much better. So that's step 1, find the strategy. Then you backtest the strategy, make sure it works in the past. If it works in the past, then it's much more likely to work in the future. Then you implement it into a bot. So in today's video, we're jumping straight to the implementation part because I've already done these 2 things, research and backtest this strategy. So I'm building it out into a bot, and then you'll be able to see everything along the way. So all I ask is you smash that like button, and yeah, let's get up to 10 likes real quick, and I'll show you absolutely everything for a full hour. So this research, backtest, and then implement is my RBI system, how you automate your trading. This is exactly how you automate your trading, step by step. Now, if you're lost and you don't know how to actually do the coding part, I can show you how to do that in the bootcamp. The bootcamp is above. I just showed you that. So first off, I want to go ahead and I actually have an AI that will do part of this RBI system for me. So it'll do the research and the backtest for me. And I just copy these links, these YouTube links, and I just put them into my AI here. And you can see like people have been using this, and you throw in a video here, it creates the strategy for us. This is AI creating the strategy. And then it goes ahead and codes the backtest. So it does the RBI system for me. Now, of course, there's some tweaking that needs to be done, but that's pretty cool. It helps us like 90 to 90% of the time. Save 80 to 90% of the time. Anyways, we're going to use OpenAI for the rest of the video and QuantGPT, QuantAI in order to build this out. So let's go ahead and let's get coding here. So let's go ahead and look at our README. And if you ever have any questions, ask me in the chat. I'm here for you. So yeah, ask me in the chat. Light up the chat with likes. Try to get up to 10 here, and I'll show you absolutely everything today. And I'll go for the full hour. So, you know, I know there's a bunch of us in here. And yeah, the Discord link is actually on this page. So I'll go ahead and drop the Discord link right now. So Ski Mask asked, where is the Discord link? It's on that link at the very bottom of the page. Scroll all the way down and you can get to our Discord. Just chat in Discord right there. Boom. So let's go ahead and get back to QuantAI. That's going to help us code out the rest of this. And we stopped at the point we were getting the data. So you can see in my README here, I said to do, get the open, high, low, close volume data. And I'm going to say, use this information, use this info to make a Python function that gets SOL data for me. Because this right here will go, this is, essentially I stopped at the point of getting data yesterday. I was getting a little tired. It was a little challenging. And, you know, sometimes you just need a break. We went 3 hours yesterday. So I did a little research in their Discord and I found this is how you get the data. So let's see if we can figure it out. Actually, I'm going to bring this over here because this is from their founder, actually. I just seen it in the Discord. So let's go over to data. Let's go up here and put it in. Just this is our data idea. And like I said, if I'm going too fast here, you can always join the bootcamp. The bootcamp's going to show you things slowly, step by step, because I understand this. You know, if I were to jump in at this point, it'd be like, whoa, B, where you at? So we have this AI. It just outputted these trading strategy here. So it watched that video. Pretty cool. Watch this video here and then spit out this strategy. We had one of our members use this strategy, use this bot here to come up with a strategy yesterday, and it had a 129% return, which is cool, or 168% return, 168% return. So, you know, there's a little tweaking needed. He mentioned there's a little tweaking needed, but we've known that, and that's awesome that it can help with like save 90% of the time, and you just have to tweak the code a little bit. So the strategy's outputted. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this code to run. So I'm going to copy it over here and just paste it in, and let's see if we can get G with it. Print sold data, start time. There we go. This is the data. Nice. Okay, so wow, awesome. Here's the output. So we'll use Quant AI again. Thank you. Here is the output. And you see the AI just outputted a new strategy, supply and demand zone strategy. So it's coding for us while we code. Pretty sick. I want to make sure it's always working. So this guy says I make a living day trading this one strategy. Okay, well, I'm not going to watch your video, bro. I'm just going to have my AI watch it for me and then code out whatever you're talking about. It's a 12 minute long video. We're all about saving time around here. So I build AI. I build AI to be me, my guy. To do me. All right, let's go ahead to, I think, public. Yes, okay. Let's say this gets the prices array. So this is some code we were using. And I want to say above is the data. Below is a function and then a set of NumPy data. Please update our function that you just outputted in order to make the data above output just like the data below. So I'm just trying to reformat it. Essentially, it's using NumPy and it made the data look like this, you see? But our data looks like this, you see? So I want to change that. And it looks like the close, high. Oh, that's awesome. We got the Hyperliquid data. This is exactly what we needed. Shout out to the Hyperliquid team because they're just so on it and they just they get things done so fast. So fast. I'm gonna just call that HL data here. And let's go ahead here and see if we can figure this out. Sold data, your sold data goes here. I'll put the full code. I'll put the full code, including sold data. You can see this just outputted a strategy based on the video. So the video, it watched the video for us. It went ahead and made really good instructions for the second AI who is now coding the backtest. If you become a part of Quant Elite as well, you get access to this. So that's dope. Sure, I'll include the full code along with the sold data you provided. This will process the data to extract and reverse the close prices, converting them into NumPy arrays. Combine the below code with the process sol data code so you can output one full script that I can run and get the data in the format the NumPy format shown. Oh snap, I didn't put in the code. Get sold data. Copy. Oh my God, not delete. Oh my God, what did I do? What'd I do? Go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get up to 20 likes today. And I will show you everything for the full hour. If we get up to 20 likes, I know it's a long way, but you got this. If you're sitting here, go ahead and just tap that like button. What's up, Mooncatcher? How are you? He says, your ChatGPT stuff is amazing, bro. Thank you. You're amazing for being here. You can see it just outputted the second strategy back test here. So this is the strategy the guy says he makes a living off of. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and make sure let's get another strategy in here. Advanced reversal. Okay. So this AI down here essentially watches the video for me, comes up with the strategy that's talked about in the video, and then codes the back test. And then this AI, you know what this AI do. This is Quant AI. All right, sick. So let's go ahead and put this. Where do we want it? We wanted it here. Yes. So get recent candles. Let me get this a little smaller here. And this now, if I mark it out, well, yeah, I'm gonna mark it out. And I'm gonna say def. Well, trying to recreate above with below. Okay. This now gets the sold data. Let's put our imports up here so we're not goons. We got JSON, we got time going in there twice. We got NumPy going in there twice. Don't need both. Let's move this little guy up there. Okay, so this was the original function. We're creating it for Hyperliquid now, so we had to change it up a little bit. I need this to be dynamic for shizzle. So update the above code so the symbol is dynamic and I can change it to any other symbol quickly. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, smash that like button. Let's get this up to 10 likes. How about that? Let's get up to 10 likes and I will kick it. And I'll show you absolutely everything. I believe code's a great equalizer. That's why I share all this information. Most people would call me crazy to share all this. I'm showing you exactly how to build double arbitrage today. Because remember, the first arbitrage is we're literally building an arbitrage algorithm. But then the second arbitrage is the writing is kind of on the wall, B. Look in the top right here. It says points. What do points lead to? Probably an airdrop. Now, I can't guarantee it, but I'm betting on this arbitrage. Hey, let's get a profitable trading strategy running 24/7 in Hyperliquid. And why wouldn't we use an arbitrage strategy? That means you don't lose money. So we have an arbitrage running on Hyperliquid 24/7, gaining more points. Number one, we're making profit on the arbitrage. That's the ultimate goal, right? So I'm not building this just for fun. I'm trying to make this a profitable arbitrage, number one. But number two, if their points are dropping, or they're turning into an airdrop, that's a second arbitrage. And that's why I love crypto, because there's the third dimension to this stuff, man. You know, you can't do that in stocks. So if you use that link, you can qualify for the airdrop. You can qualify for discounted fees. And it's just like, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. So make sure there's a link, and you got to use that link in the description or the chat or in the Chizzy chat, right where you hit the like button. I'm giving you everything, all the sauce today, all of it. I want you to have all of it. So we're getting the crypto data. What is this? Check if data is valid. Oh, I did it here too, though. So, all right, we'll keep it. All right, so let's go ahead and try to run this. See what happens. You see the AI just outputted another back test here. Let's look at it. Ooh, that looks juicy. This is so dope. This is the quickest way in the world to code backtest. Remember, the process for automating your trading is the RBI system, research strategies, backtest, and then implement. If they work on the backtest, implement them small size for 30 days. And if that works, then scale it up. But I have this AI that will go ahead and do the research for me and then code the backtest for me. So I just keep putting in YouTube videos. They keep watching the YouTube videos and then keep coming up with the strats. Go ahead and run this. See if we can get the data in the format that we like. So it might take a second because it's getting a lot of data. Come on, baby. Show me something. Show me something. Come on, fool. Show me something. Where's it at? You're taking a long time. You're taking a long time. Print crypto data, print close prices. You can see it's getting the close prices, which is awesome. Simulate delay for API protection. Boom, got it, sick. So now we have the close prices on the 1 day in NumPy array, just like we had it on DYDX. So that's amazing. All right, so what do we do now? What do we do now? Well, let's make sure price result, perfect. So process crypto data. I want this to be called def candles recent. Get crypto data. So get crypto data. Process crypto data. So I think I put this here. How should we do this? How'd they do it? Okay, so please update this code. Please update the code below so it works in one function and returns the same thing as the code above. Okay, that's the code below. And then this is the code above. Because we got it good. And has the same function name. Jeez. Tap that Lizzie. Let's get this up. Let's get this up. Let's get this up. I'm showing you a double arbitrage today. It's crazy. It's crazy that I would show this on YouTube. And you see this AI just outputted another strategy. So while we work, we have the AI working. This AI will essentially watch any YouTube video. So this guy says the only trading strategy I'm using in 2024. Okay, let's watch what he has to say. Let's turn it into a strategy. You can see it writes the strategy, the AI writes the strategy, and then it writes the backtest so we can see if it worked in the past. Because remember, the process is research, backtest, implement. Get candles recent. This will pass in the symbol. What does this do though? What does this do and why is it there? Get it out of there. I mean, it says if is an instance. I'm not sure what is an instance means. The is an instance check in the script is used to determine the type of value returned by the get candles recent function and to handle different types of responses appropriately. Here's what each part does. If it's an instance, this line checks if the crypto close prices variable is an instance of str, i.e. a string. This is important because the candles returns a function 200. I don't want that. I'm not going to use it. How about that? How about that, huh? How about that? Crypto close prices. All right, this is what we want right here. This is what we want right here. Just double check it works. I think it does. Wow, we're really converting this over to Hyperliquid. I'm about to arb the F out this. This is crazy. Because this is a double arbitrage. This is a double arbitrage I'm giving you today. A double arbitrage. Not only are we arbitraging the bot, but we're also arbitraging the exchange. Ideally, there's an airdrop coming up. And if there's an airdrop, then we win. I mean, if you use the link below, then we win. But if not, then I win. You know? All right, so let's get this up to at least 10 likes real quick while this data's pulling in. This is watching the video right now. Then after it's done watching it, it will go ahead and spit out the strat. And then after it's done with the strat, it's going to go ahead and spit out the backtest. See if this data is here yet. Oh, I didn't print anything. Damn. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. My bad, my bad. My bad. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. All right, so we got the data that we need in the way we want it. Perfect. And that looks great, right? Because, yeah, one, doom, doom, doom. Yeah, that looks awesome. Perfect. Okay, so now we can move on. This is done. Done. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next function. Now this next function gets candles historical. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say use the code above to and knowledge on how to get data from above, and then recode the below function with the same name, but adjust it so it works with the way we get data above, because the below function is for a different exchange. Okay, so let's put in the code above. Here is how to get data through curl. And we'll go ahead and put that curl stuff in here. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? HL data. Okay, and then to do different exchange. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and go back to public here and say we need to get historical data. All right, let's go ahead and have AI do this for us, because why would I think? Arturo, what's up, bro? How are you? Rybear, hey, how you doing? He said, best stream out there. Thank you. That's so nice to hear. ISO times. Symbol and interval close prices. For ISO times. Fill in the ISO times so I can test it. The function. Go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get up to 20 likes today. I'll stay for the full hour, B, and show you absolutely everything. I believe code is the great equalizer. That's why I share this stuff with you. I don't think anybody else is going to share this information with you, dude. Today we're building a double arbitrage. We're building a statistical arbitrage on Hyperliquid But as you can see here, they have points up here in the top right. Those points to me say they have an airdrop coming up. We'll see. I'm betting on it. So this is like a double arbitrage because I'm building a arbitrage bot that theoretically should make profit, at least not lose money, and also run up the points. So if I get more points, I get bigger airdrop. That wins. That's good. Okay, historical data. Let's see how this does. So ISO, get historical data, and then we'll try to print historical data. Get historical data, okay. HL function. Should pass in the ISO times. Historical data, it should print the historical data. Let's make sure we don't have any other code outputting. Okay, this should be Gucci. See if we can print the historical data. It's gonna take a bit because I think it's a pending stuff. Okay. Can you, how do we make the ISO? Send back the ISO times so it's 1 year of historical. That might take a long time. 3 months of historical data. This is sick. We're on the move. This AI is taking a little long. I think it's because it's a long video. Sometimes it doesn't work if it's a super long video. But you should have access to, if you do join the bootcamp, you'll have access to the code, so you can have it do any longness of video. Okay, there we go. So we have this AI that's doing the RBI system for us, research backtest. So we're building a double arbitrage algo here. This is crazy, dude. I can't believe I show this information. But I do, so that's what it is. So now we're changed the ISO times here to be multiple months, I believe. Yep. So this is 3 months. See if we can get the 3 months data. This might take a little bit longer. And then lastly, we need to, okay, perfect. So you can see date time is that. This is 100.33. So I believe that's now. This is 100 point whatever. And then it looks like we are, let's look at the code real quick. We're doing 1 day. What if we did 15 minutes? It's gonna take longer, but that's okay. We got Tizzy I'm. As long as you tap that like button, I will stay here for the full hour. All right, there we go. So now this should be every 15 minutes. Perfect. For 3 months. Nice. All right, sick. Okay, I'm gonna delete this now. Well, I'm gonna do this. Copy. Public. With examples. And we're gonna say func public. Func public.py. So I just made it because I want to delete it because it's gross, but I don't know if we need it, you know? It's the ISO times 4. Do I need that? Yeah, I do. Because if we look at the example, yep, funk. All right. And do we pass in? No. All right, we'll figure that out as we go. This all looks good. So I'm gonna delete this because we know it works. So we're mobbing through this. I'm gonna say done. Wait, is this done? ISO time.keys. This is the old one. So I'm gonna delete that. This is done. And if need to test, use ISO times above. But did we pass in the ISO times for that earlier? No. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark this out for now. Bye-bye, Felicia. We already tested this, so that works. Let's say we are, I'm gonna say to do. We are trying to recreate the code from above for a new exchange. Below is how you get the data needed for that exchange. So please look at the above code and recreate it, including keeping the same func name, but recreate it for the new exchange using the examples below. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the old exchange code up here. So this is dydx. Here is the new exchange functions and how to get data. Please send back the new exchange replica of the above func. Okay, so I'm just going to give it all of this information that we have of how to get the first two things. Okay, I'm gonna put that in here, and then also here is the curl instructions if needed, and then we'll go to HL data here and essentially give it this instruction. We're killing this, bro. Tap the like. Let's get up to 20 real quick. You get us to 20, I will be here forever. I'll show you absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. So to recreate construct market prices function for the new exchange Hyperliquid, we need to adapt it to use the get candles historical function, which fetches data from the Hyperliquid API. We'll also need to handle the way we get the list of tradable markets, as the new API likely has a different method for this. Assuming you have a way to retrieve the list of tradable markets, here's how the function could be adapted. Sick, bro. Sick. Sick. Update. Send back the get tradable markets with a sample data of Sol, ETH, BTC, so we can test it out, and anything else needed to test. Okay, so we're going to construct this here, and that should be able to do this public over here. Okay, and I'm going to mark this out for now. Trying to do above for HL. Boom, that was easy. Easy peasy, beautiful. Cover girl. Why are you moving so slow today, dawg? Go ahead and tap that like button. I'm going to show you absolutely everything today. If we get up to enough Lizzies, I think we're close to the 20. And when we get to 20, I'm just going to keep showing you everything. We're building a double arbitrage bot today. A 2x arbitrage. What do you mean by that, Moon? Well, the process is to automate your trading is research, backtest, and implement. Research, backtest, and implement. We have this AI that's doing a lot of research from YouTube videos of strategies that people on the internet claim are good, and then it codes the backtest. All right, so from this process of doing the RBI system every dang day, we found this strategy that we're running. Okay, so this strategy that we're building is a arbitrage strategy. What type of arbitrage? Well, it's statistical arbitrage, meaning that we're going to go long one pair and short the other. So that means we're theoretically in a market neutral position, meaning that we shouldn't be able to lose money. I mean, that's the idea. So that's the arbitrage. And we should be able to make money, because if two items move together and then they are not moving together anymore, we trade one long, one short, assuming they're going to move back together. Does that make sense? So that's statistical arbitrage. And so that's the first arbitrage, or just a real statistical arbitrage. But on top of this, I'm building it for Hyperliquid. And if you look here in the top right, points. What do points mean? Well, the exchange doesn't have any token, and they put out this points thing last month, and they said it's going to run for 6 months. Well, the writing's on the wall, in my opinion, that an airdrop is coming. So how do you get that airdrop? Well, you have to trade. You have to trade volume. So, if you have strategies that work, trade those. I'm building this statistical arbitrage in order to trade market neutral. I have strategies already running on Hyperliquid, but I want to have a market neutral strategy as well, so I can gain as many points as possible. So that's where the double arbitrage comes in. First arbitrage is Hyperliquid, just trading algorithmically. And then second arbitrage is these points will probably turn into dollars. So how do you get that? You use the link that's in the description. You got to use that link to sign up. And then you're going to get a huge discount on fees, plus qualify for points. And those points, what do those points do? We shall see, B. We shall see. But I'm betting on this double arbitrage. That's why I'm working on it. I don't do anything that I'm not working on. I don't make videos just to make videos. You can see this AI just outputted a new strat and a backtest. So we're having like double work today, which is awesome, because everything that I'm doing here, I'm having this AI then go ahead and work while I'm working. So it's working on all these strategies that, YouTubers claim to be good, and then we can just backtest them to see if they actually are good or not. Let's go ahead and try this one. It's a 52-seconder, should be quick. Paste it in there. It's going to go ahead and do the RBI system for me, research strategies, backtest them. So it's going to code the backtest for me. Let's go ahead and run this code up here and make sure that it works well. Let's make sure we're not printing anything else out here. We are, in fact. So I'm gonna go boom, see ya. And then I'm gonna scroll down here and go ahead and say bada boom. And then we should have some data popping out. Go ahead and smash that like. Let's get up to 20 likes and I will stay here for an hour and a half today. We've been here for 52 minutes and I'm going to stay for the full hour and a half. If we get up to 20 likes, if we don't get up to 20 likes, you're missing out on this double arbitrage. I already put you onto so much game today. We're using OpenAI's Quant AI in order to build out this double arbitrage. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you. So ask them in the chat. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I usually could just do this by myself, but hey, today I want to show you. Okay, so we got the data we need, the timestamps we need. Perfect, it works. So in that case, I'm just gonna get this out of here. Bye, Felicia. We got our own now. Construct market prices. Just passes in the client. Okay, that's fine. Get tradable markets. How did they do that? Tradable markets. Markets equal. Okay. So we might want to update this to get the markets. I'm going to keep this up. Let's keep that alive here because I want to get tradable markets. And how do we get tradable markets? Well, I can look at my handy dandy notebook and look at the markets here. Or let's see here. I've got this nice funcs file and I'm sure it shows me how to get markets, right? Somewhere. Ask bid, get price, size, limit order, adjust leverage, get open, high, low, close volume, supply and demand zones, get position, cancel all orders, volume spike. Okay, kill switch. I want to go ahead and figure out how do I do that. Let's say hyper liquid doc examples. Okay. Hey, look at that. That's me. I'm everywhere, B. Because I go the hardest and I show the most. So trading assets. How do we get this algorithmically though? API endpoint. API retrieve exchange metadata. That's probably it. Retrieve mids or actively traded coins. Retrieve assets, asset context. Retrieve user state. Retrieve a user's open order. Retrieve a fill. Retrieve a funding. Query open ID. I want to go back to this high limit data because they put a good link here that actually sent me to some other stuff that I don't know if I've seen this before, which is crazy. Crazy B. It's probably the same page. Silly Billy. Okay. How do we get the markets though? Type all mids. Let's try this. Screenshot. Please build a Python function in order to get all tradable markets. In the screenshot above, I show how to get the tradable markets, and below is how we get the data with curl. We don't need the data. We don't need the data, just the markets. symbols. Outputted, outputted, outputted into a list. Okay, I'm gonna put that in. I don't think this is gonna work, but you know, we'll see. All mids, maybe pass in all mids. Yeah, it should see that. It should understand how to do this. And we'll try it here, just on this little testing ground. Nah. Let's do it here. Public func public dot py. Get tradable markets. My computer's slowing down again, B. Wait a minute. Did I do this on the wrong page? Bro. That's gonna be confusing. Construct market prices. This is the real construct market prices. This is the old one. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's go ahead here and make sure I save everything. How about that? That's a good start. Let me just hit a little push here on the GitHub. It's not available on GitHub. It's available. Actually, this code is not even available right now. I'm not done with it, B. But when I am done with code, I put it inside the bootcamp. The bootcamp is where you learn exactly how to automate your trading step by step. I hold your hand through the process. Nobody else is going to share this information with you except MoonDev. I believe code's a great equalizer. And if I'm able to teach you how to code through automating your trading, it's a win-win. So I teach that in the bootcamp. All right, let's see if we can get tradable markets here. Copy this over. Say get tradable markets a key. And then I'm gonna put a little tizzy.slizzy, and put 220.22 and then run it. Put a little tizzy.slizzy to the 222 and then you run it for the market data. You feel me? A tizzy to the slizzy. See if it gets all mids. I doubt it. I don't need mids. I need all markets, all markets. I doubt it, but boom, boy. That's what we do around here. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do, son. You save that. Now let's run the construct market prices for every market. How about that? Every market you got, I want them all. I want them all. You can see this AI isn't working for the short, but hey, that's okay. I make a living day trading this one simple strategy. Okay, let me make a living off it too. Let me put it into a bot.
You're out running on the track, working out, and you start talking to yourself saying, man, my knee is really sore right now. Maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I need to back off. Man, my lungs are burning. Maybe I can just slow down here. I'll do like an
Nope.
2 sets tomorrow.
Nope.
Okay. Right? That sort of stuff. Like that stuff's dangerous. And that's you just gotta say, you know what? I'm not negotiating with myself. The deal was already made. The deal was made. When I set out at the beginning of the summer and said this is the training plan I'm doing,
doing it.
Throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope.
Nope.
It's non-negotiable. You're out running on the track, working out, and
It's
you
not
start
negotiation,
talking to yourself,
baby.
man, my knee is really sore right now. Maybe
Maybe I'm doing too much.
Maybe I need to back off.
Maybe I need to back off.
Man, my lungs are burning. Maybe I can just slow down here. I'll do like an extra 2 sets.
Come on, let's get to 20 likes today. Let's get to that 20. If we get to 20, I'm going to show you absolutely everything today. I'll stay on this whole time and show you absolutely everything. We're so close, bro. Let's have this AI output this. You see bottom left is AI that's creating a strategy based off the video. The error you're seeing is likely due to the structure of the data return from the get candles function. The PD.data frame constructor expects a list of dictionaries with consistent keys or a dictionary with list of equal length. If the data passed to the data frame constructor does not meet these criteria, you'll get the data frame constructor not properly called. Let's go through the get candles historical function and ensure the data is structured correctly. Verify that candles data return format. Check JSON. Here's a revised version function with added print statements for debugging. Perfect. You can see this AI just outputted the strategy based